Speaking of big names, you definitely will know. Have you heard about what's happening with the Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni case?
The entertainment world is buzzing with drama as Hollywood's elite turn their backs on Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds following a controversial appearance on Saturday Night Live.
On the red carpet. That's something that's super compelling. Do not miss that little detail. You are very much allowed to decline to walk the red carpet. So if you were just like, we need to get out, we need to get back to our lives, just resume our lives in some capacity and go to this event, you can just go in through a side door, go in through a front door. You don't have to have a bunch of paparazzi stalking you. You just sit down, take your seat, and enjoy an event. And I would have been less offended if they had done that. But no, they wanted to be seen. They wanted their photos to be publicized. They wanted people to see them smiling amongst their A-list friends. And then it gets, of course, worse because they wanted to be so seen that Ryan Reynolds, of course, inserted himself into an SNL cameo. And in case you haven't seen...
The couple, known for their charm and wit, may have crossed a line with a poorly timed publicity stunt that has left fans and celebrities alike questioning their judgment. But that's not all. This scandal is just the tip of the iceberg. Let's dive into the chaos that has unfolded since their ill-fated SNL appearance.
Who else? Who else has a question?
I have a question.
Oh, hey, Ryan Reynolds.
Hi.
Hey. Ryan Reynolds, how's it going?
Great. Why? What have you heard? Yeah, okay. My question is that, you know that the materials that they made the cone heads with, are those edible?
Edible? No, and based on them being made in 1975, I'd assume that they're highly toxic.
Oh, okay. So if somebody, hypothetically took a couple of nibbles backstage and, got excited, should they go to the hospital or should they?
Yes, they should go to the hospital right away.
Good.
Good luck.
Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds were the unexpected center of attention at the Saturday Night Live 50th anniversary special, but not for the reasons they might have hoped. The couple's decision to take the stage amid an ongoing legal battle involving Lively and actor Justin Baldoni has sparked outrage and confusion. Reynolds' attempt at humor during the event, which included a joke referencing the legal dispute, has been widely criticized as tone-deaf and inappropriate. The backlash has been swift, with many in Hollywood questioning the couple's motives and timing.
Now you see text messages in this lawsuit from Blake Lively comparing herself to the heroine of Game of Thrones, the fiercest female character we've seen in years, Khaleesi. That's her riding her dragon. She's the mother of dragons in Game of Thrones. And that's what Blake Lively says in a text message, that she too has her dragons, Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift. That's, again, believed to be the other person. And that they are powerful advocates for her. And while it seems to be said like, I'm so lucky that I have them as great storytellers to help me rewrite the script, what Brian Friedman alleges is, you'll go along or I'll unleash my dragons on you, you loser who no one's ever heard of.
The controversy stems from a civil rights complaint filed by Lively against Baldoni, alleging serious misconduct during the filming of It Ends With Us. While legal battles are nothing new in Hollywood, the decision to make a high-profile public appearance and crack jokes about the situation has raised eyebrows. Critics argue that Lively and Reynolds' actions trivialize the gravity of the allegations, potentially undermining her case in court, but it gets worse. Baldoni's legal team has seized on the SNL appearance as evidence that Lively is not as emotionally distressed as she claims to be. The optics of the situation are undeniably bad. While Lively and Reynolds were mingling with A-listers and cracking jokes on live television, Baldoni was reportedly in Hawaii, spending time with his family and seeking solace away from the public eye. The stark contrast between the two parties has not gone unnoticed. Baldoni's lawyers are likely to use the SNL appearance to argue that Lively is more interested in playing the victim card than pursuing justice. This public misstep could have serious consequences for her case.
It's really destroying Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively's image, bro.
What happened?
It all revolves around like fake allegations towards Justin Baldoni, right? So Blake Lively's claiming that there were sexual assault allegations towards Justin Baldoni, and Justin's like, I have all the receipts, I have all the videos. So it's just a lot of drama.
Do you think this is fake beef like Drake and Kendrick?
No, because I think that for either one of them,
They're
it's
just
just
trying
like
to sell the movie.
detrimental to their career. You know what I mean?
But it ends with us. I want to make this very clear. Ryan Reynolds, if you get past this clip of us talking about your relationship, just know, I don't care. I still love you, man.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
love your movies. I love everything you did.
I actually hope things get so complicated and terrible for you guys that you guys break up and then I slide into Blake Lively's life. That's what I hope.
But the drama doesn't stop there. Lively's reputation in Hollywood has taken a significant hit in recent months, thanks to a series of negative media stories and leaked interviews. One particularly damning clip shows Lively boasting about sidelining directors and taking control of film productions for her own satisfaction. This revelation has led to accusations that she is difficult to work with and has contributed to the poor reception of It Ends With Us. The film, which was already facing criticism for its casting and production, has become a lightning rod for controversy.
For those who are not in the Hollywood world, what is wrong with her taking over the film?
I've never seen it before in my 30-plus year career in Hollywood. And an executive producer is below a producer in the film world. An executive producer signed up to be an executive producer, and that's it. As the time progressed in this film, she decided that she wanted to be a producer. She started to make edits. She wanted to be part of the editing team. There were people hired, like human beings actually hired to do the editing job, who had done work as editors. She wanted to be part of that team. The next thing you know, she took over the editing. She started making threats that she wouldn't promote the movie, that she wanted to be in control of marketing of the movie, that she would do nothing in terms of promotion unless she was the actual editor.
The backlash against Lively has been compounded by the actions of her peers. Several high-profile celebrities, including author Colleen Hoover, have distanced themselves from her, unfollowing her on social media and cutting ties publicly. The once beloved Hollywood sweetheart, known for her carefully curated Instagram persona and wholesome image, is now being painted as a career assassin. Even Reynolds, who has built his brand on being a lovable goofball, is facing scrutiny for his role in the debacle.
I'm unaware of anybody, frankly, whose wife has been sexually harassed and has made jokes about that type of situation. I can't think of anyone who's done anything like that. And
The couple's decision to attend the SNL event has also raised questions about their judgment. While most people embroiled in serious legal battles would choose to lay low and avoid the spotlight, Lively and Reynolds opted to make a grand entrance at one of the most watched television events of the year. Their behavior has been described as contradictory and self-sabotaging, with critics arguing that it undermines Lively's claims of emotional distress. If she is truly struggling, why is she attending high-profile events and cracking jokes on national television?
time. People change their complaints all the time. Rarely do you see, though, people change the complaint to such a degree that you change your story completely. So, you know, my assumption would be the story will be similar. And there may be things that are additive to it, but it feels like things that you know we saw last night, things that you know, asking for a broad range of discovery. Look, when you ask for every document for 2.5 years, you know, you as a lawyer should know that that's inappropriate. You know, a lot of
the fallout from the SNL appearance has been swift and severe. Baldoni's legal team is reportedly preparing to use footage from the event as evidence in their defense, arguing that Lively's public demeanor contradicts her claims of trauma. The couple's decision to mingle with other celebrities and take selfies after the show has only added fuel to the fire. The sources claim that Lively and Reynolds stayed at the studio for over an hour after the event, socializing with cast and crew before leaving with Paul McCartney. This behavior has further damaged their credibility and raised questions about their priorities.
Latest in the feud between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. He fired back after her amended complaint leveled serious new sexual harassment accusations, which claim he made other women uncomfortable.
As the legal battle between Lively and Baldoni continues to unfold, the court of public opinion has already rendered its verdict. Many fans and celebrities have expressed their disappointment with the couple, accusing them of being out of touch and insensitive. The once adored pair, who were seen as the epitome of Hollywood glamour and wit, are now facing a wave of criticism that shows no signs of slowing down. But this is just the beginning. The full extent of the fallout from their SNL stunt has yet to be seen.
I defend Justin Baldoni in this lawsuit with Blake Lively because I think she's horrible and she's made up this whole thing because she tried to steal his movie.
The controversy has also reignited discussions about power dynamics in Hollywood and the ways in which celebrities use their platforms to shape public perception. Lively and Reynolds' decision to address the legal dispute in such a public manner has been seen as a calculated move to sway public opinion in their favor. However, the backlash suggests that their strategy may have backfired. Instead of garnering sympathy, the couple has been accused of exploiting the situation for their own benefit.
On the red carpet. That's something that's super compelling. Do not miss that little detail. You are very much allowed to decline to walk the red carpet. So if you were just like, we need to get out, we need to get back to our lives, just resume our lives in some capacity and go to this event, you can just go in through a side door, go in through a front door. You don't have to have a bunch of paparazzi stalking you. You just sit down, take your seat, and enjoy an event. And I would have been less offended if they had done that. But no, they wanted to be seen. They wanted their photos to be publicized. They wanted people to see them smiling amongst their A-list friends. And then it gets, of course, worse because they wanted to be so seen that Ryan Reynolds, of course, inserted himself into an SNL cameo.
The timing of the SNL appearance has also been called into question. While Lively and Reynolds were making jokes on live television, Baldoni was reportedly trying to rebuild his life in the wake of the allegations.
I have a question.
Hey. Ryan Reynolds, how's it going?
Great. Why? What have you heard?
The contrast between the two parties has not gone unnoticed, with many arguing that it undermines Lively's claims of victimhood. If she is truly struggling, why is she attending high-profile events and cracking jokes on national television? This question lies at the heart of the controversy and could have serious implications for her case.
Get it? He's just being his funny Deadpool self, guys. So ironic, and it's so funny. He's like mocking the situation. And I do want to point out the homie Kevin Costner behind him, because what's excellent about this, in case you missed a little bit of this double entendre, is don't forget that we were informed that part of Ryan's mental issues is because it stems from the fact that he didn't have closure with his father, and his father passed without closure. He told us that. He got really...
The fallout from the SNL appearance has also had a ripple effect on Lively's career. The negative media coverage and public backlash have damaged her reputation, making it harder for her to secure future projects. The once sought-after actress is now seen as a liability, with many in Hollywood hesitant to work with her. Even Reynolds, who has built his career on his comedic persona, is facing scrutiny for his role in the debacle. The couple's carefully crafted image has been tarnished, and it remains to be seen whether they can recover from this scandal.
Back in 2019, Justin optioned the book, and then in 2022 is when things really start rolling. Justin Baldoni connected with a representative from the nonprofit organization No More, which raises awareness and acts to end domestic and sexual violence. He wants to make this film, and he wants to partner with an organization that's going to actually help this cause.
Yes, and who is going to receive 1% of the profits. Something very interesting. Do we think that it's a coincidence or a conspiracy that Blake Lively's list of demands all began with the phrase, "no more"? That's kind of interesting, don't you think?
Interesting.
I almost feel like it was a little bit of like a personal dig.
Wow. My head is spinning. I'm reeling. You just cracked this wide open.
As the drama surrounding Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds continues to unfold, one thing is clear. Their SNL appearance has sparked a firestorm that shows no signs of dying down. From legal battles to public backlash, the couple's missteps have left Hollywood and fans questioning their judgment and motives. But this story is far from over. There's still so much more to uncover. What will happen next in this high-stakes saga? Stay tuned for all the latest updates, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment of the drama.